Yo, what's up, guys? All right, so this is the final video for this season and the most important one, and we're going to talk about the game plan for tomorrow's game. So let me start off by saying that I don't believe in coincidences, and what do I mean by that? There's a reason why we are where we are. We are in the finals. There's a reason why we're the team that's about to get a chance at the championship. And I'll explain to you guys a little bit later before the end of the video, like why I think we are where we need to be. And it's almost going to seem like I saw this happening and I know we're going to win this. So without further ado, let me start with the game plan first. So we've played this team twice. And we already know what's going on. But I'm going to tell you one thing about this team. They underestimated us this season. First, they never had heard of us. They looked at the name Datitude. They're thinking, we're just going to roll past these guys. And right now, here we are. These guys absolutely understanding that we are the team with the most threat. And they know that we don't play. And they're going to come in and believing that there's no way they can lose three matchups in a row against us. And quite frankly, the pressure is on us to understand that the odds may be against us. So that's why this game is not only going to be the most important game, but it's going to be the most difficult game we're going to play, because these guys understand us and they're going to come hard. They're going to play with energy. They're going to try to stop us down. The last time we played them, we were up 20 points in the first quarter. And then they started to shrink the gap, and that gap shrank because they started to up the intensity. And then we started to lose some stamina. So it's going to be important that we pace the game in the Datitude way, where we slow the ball down and catch our breath. But then more importantly, we're going to have to keep the intensity up from ball tip to when the bell rings at the end when we win the championship. So I am insisting on you guys understanding that we are going to win this game through defense, okay? Our offense, when we played them last time, we had hit at a 75% clip our threes. If we don't hit at least 60 points in this game, it's going to be a hard game to win. So we're going to need to score. But sometimes if you're off with your shooting or whatever, it's not something you can control. But you know what you can control? You can control your intensity. You can control your impulses. You can control how we take care of the ball. These things we can take care of. And we need to make sure we are sharp when we do that. Extremely sharp for that matter. So, couple game plan things on defense. 3-2, tried and true. This is what started it all. This is what's going to end it. Okay, we're gonna go with our 3-2. The two guys in the bottom. You guys got to understand this is a big team. The average height on this team is about 6 feet. The rebound game is basically everything. So if we cannot rebound, if we do not out-rebound this team, we will not win. I want to make it clear one more time. If we do not out-rebound this team, we will not win. So I insist that everybody understands that everybody is diving for 50-50 balls. Everybody understands that the rebound game must be ours. So bigs, you already know what it is. Box out is paramount. It doesn't matter where you are on the floor. You have to box out. These guys are bigger than us. But when you're boxing out, you got to force these guys to take that ball over your head to get that foul call. But that's going to require awareness. You got to know where guys are. But when that ball goes up, you need to find that man and make sure that man is covered. I'm serious when I say this. We will not win this game if we don't out-rebound that team. So rebound first. 3-2 defense, we'll be fine. I'm not going to talk about defense anymore. We know what it is, but I already told you guys what's going on. We already know on offense, we got two types of offense we're going to run. If they run that 2-3 on us or that 3-2, we're going to do it with the 4-1. Okay, we're going to load the sides and we're going to keep swinging the ball because there's going to be an open man, especially when it comes to the zone. There's going to be an open man as long as we swing the ball. You got to keep cutting and you're going to try to get some baskets. We cannot fall in love with the three, but we are a really good team when it comes to threes. So if you feel it, you got to take the shot, especially if we swing the ball and you catch it and you don't have a man on you. Okay, so that's going to be important. And of course, once they go to that man, we got to go that pick and roll because that's what's going to basically get us to win. I will be careful in how I'm going to call the timeouts. Maybe it's going to be strategic. Maybe it's going to give us some rest. But we are going to need to be very careful in how we conserve energy to finish the game strong. So we talked about this on offense and defense. So now I'm going to wrap this up. Okay, here's the reason. When I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I don't believe in coincidences, is because of this. We started this team about 4 seasons ago, and 3 seasons. This is the 4th one, so this is 2 seasons out of 3. We've won the championship with this team. And last season we didn't win because first of all we didn't have 2 of the starters we had, and not only that. We went at 9-0. We swept that season. And when I was about to enter this season, and I demanded to go to the top team, the league person said, hey, the Datitude reign is about to come to an end. And the reason why is because that team we're playing, High School Legends, was coming back. And that team, High School Legends, when they used to play before, they left the league because there wasn't enough competition, because they were just killing teams and always winning. And guess what? They came back this season. They're 5-4. They didn't exactly kill, but it's not a coincidence they're back at the top. Maybe they were off a little bit. Maybe now they've reached their prime, and that's why they beat that team below the rim, which was the best team in the league. Maybe they hit their stride. And now they're about to show the reason why they came back and why they were the champs at that time. But I am saying that when she told me her reign is about to be over, I looked at her, I chuckled, and I said, we'll see about that. It's our time. It's Datitude's time. This league has really misunderstood us, and they've underestimated us. Coaches, refs, they all don't give us the right calls. Everybody thinks that we were just a joke because of the name. And then all of a sudden, we're just eating guys. We're eating souls out there. So Datitude, we have to get this one. This is ours. This is not a coincidence we're here. I predicted it, and you guys will not fail me. We need to win this championship. Datitude.